You're a top level executive, you're a manager, you're a director, or even you're an entrepreneur. So one of the things you're doing every day in your business is about you meeting peoples. You are meeting peoples who are clients, you're meeting peoples who are your team member. So that's why it's one of the very crucial aspect of your business, how successfully your initiative or goal or company will move forward, and how well you really manage your conflict. So today I'm going to give you 5 advice what you really should consider to generate and really understand the return of investment of doing a right conflict resolution training for your team. Number 1, leaders need to solve problems. Leaders need to solve problems about the people. Leaders need to solve problems about the customer. Leaders need to solve problems about the business challenge. But whoever we're working on each of the problems are people as well too. It's all of them are people. The staff, employee, customer, everyone is a people. So it's so much important that leaders are properly equipped with conflict resolution a skill set, because when they're working with the people, they will be able to get a lot of exposure to a situation where there will be in conflict inside the company. So this is so much important that they've been properly skilled onto those conflict resolution plans, so they can avoid the conflict or they can assess the conflict from way earlier. And when finally, if they are in case in conflict already, how they can overcome that one as fast as possible way. Number 2, when your company is a startup, maybe 4 or 5 people are very aggressive, people are going around getting things done, and that can create a lot of momentum and also could create a lot of conflict as well too. At the same time, your company, let's say an SME already, have more people, or even goes to even a big size of organization, an MNC or thousands of people working on that one too. So even in that one, you have more other kind of problem. You have internal politics, you will have a corporate a bureaucracy, and so many other things as well too. So that will create different kind of PR conflict inside of your staff. And that's why they should know how they can avoid, and also if they're already in the conflict, how they can overcome it shortest possible time. Number 3 is one of the common problem, actually a staff or somebody, even manager or leader, which will leave the company because of the conflict with their line managers. So such an example, or when a staff having a particular expectations or the communications with the line manager is often not been clear. It could be like in a non-manager to manager, manager to director, director to C-suite, or even C-suite, the top executive like CEOs. So each of the chain, they have always somebody is their direct report and somebody is reporting to. So in that situation, it's so much important that as there is so many steps into it, each of them really need to manage the conflict of the direct reports or even with their line managers. Because if they don't know how to handle this conflict, you will lose a lot of talents, and a lot of people even lose the moral and you will lose the motivation to bring the right value for a company. And that will bring you to really difficult situation of your business. Conflict with your partners. So that's the number 4 advice from me. So whenever even you are going out and you're doing your business, you will always have some kind of partners who are like a freelance or service provider or supplier or distributor. They are not really your staff, but they're like you are their partner or they're your partner. Somebody is getting more value of that partnership, or most likely it's a win-win situation. So however, there's the people also inside the partner too. So as the peoples are all inside the partnering company, so they are all working on different initiatives. So when they're all working on different initiatives, it's so much understand their point of view, their pain points, and deal with them. So the partnership keep going forward and become winning. But here's the point. If your team members are not properly been skilled about conflict resolution, they will have problem with the partners, and that can even hurt in your overall partnerships, and even you lose a partner too, which is definitely not worthy. Conflict with your customer. This is one of the things. If you are in dealing with B2B situations, you will be meeting other companies, top executive, decision makers. So in the situation, you will be meeting a lot of strategy discussion. You will be having a lot of different expectation, a lot of different demand as well too. So if you're selling to them or if you're buying from them as a B2B space, you are in any side of the table. But it's so much important that you really properly equipped with what is each of the person coming through, because otherwise you're in manager level or executive level or director level will be really struggling to deal with this such kind of B2B business situation. At the same time, when it comes to if your company is in B2C space, you will have tons of customers, and they have different level of education, different level of culture, different probably country as well too, and different way of interacting and reacting as well too. So it could be micro level, but in terms of volume, it's really big. Probably you have 1 million customer, or maybe 10,000 customer, or maybe 1,000 customer, and they have so many variety of expectation and needs and expectations. And when those people coming with that amount of expectation to your companies and working with your team, it's always there is an opportunity, there is a mismatch of expectation, and which can result them to a conflict. So it's so much important that you really train your employees, your staff, your team members, so they can well deserve. So this is my 5 advice for you. If you have a team of any numbers, you should be always considering about how you can empower them and equip them, improve their skill set, so they can manage their conflict resolution situation, or they can avoid the conflict, or they can solve the conflict, or can overcome the conflict in the shortest period of time, so your business never hit a problem and can always avoid this kind of trouble and move ahead toward your success. And as business executives or an entrepreneur, you're always looking for that. So that's why it's always been a great investment for doing a training program on conflict resolution. If you have any problem you're facing right now in your company, right now in resoluting the conflicts, how to manage this one, is in part of your situation happen, please go ahead and comment below. Love to will give you advice. At the same time, if you have any situation already happened to you and you have any lesson learned, go ahead and comment below your lesson learned. Love to learn from your experience, and also love to become your friends. So until then, your business is you established to make it successful. So take it forward, empower your team, and become successful.